Good afternoon. I'm Sherri Kendall, CEO of AVDA, Aid to Victims of Domestic Abuse. Thank you all for being here today with us in support of the AVDA and Clear Channel Outdoors America public awareness event, which highlights domestic violence as part of National Crime Victims' Rights Week. Victims of domestic abuse often learn about resources and help they need through news stories, and so it's really important that we do have the press here. Thank you so much for participating with us and truly helping people to end abuse and begin again. I'll introduce our esteemed speakers as they come up to the podium, but I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some of the others who are with us today in support of the project. We have the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Houston Police Department, the United Way, Harris County Domestic Relations Office, Harris County Domestic Violence Coordinating Council, AVDA board members and staff, and finally, we have Savage Brands, who so generously created the designs for this amazing billboard campaign, and we're so very grateful to them. AVDA and all of us are here today to stand with victims and survivors of domestic abuse as part of National Crime Victims' Rights Week. AVDA and Clear Channel Outdoor have banded together to reach across the Houston community to let victims of domestic abuse know that they're not alone and that they deserve better. Also that there is hope, and to encourage them to break their silence by reaching out for assistance. AVDA, which provides legal aid to victims of abuse and intervention also with the abusers, exists to provide that first pivotal step at reaching out for help and changing their lives. It's estimated that 1 in 3 women will become a victim of domestic abuse in their lifetime, and that's true in the Houston community as well. For more than 35 years, AVDA has provided life-saving, transformative help for victims of abuse, and we worked with almost 100,000 survivors and their families in that time. Yet many in our community don't know that help exists, and they believe that they have to be alone in their struggle. That's why 15 billboards are going up across the Houston community in the next few days to tell victims that they deserve better. AVDA is here to help by providing free legal assistance for victims, counseling, help with protective orders, and so much more. Together with our wonderful community partners, we're saving lives and breaking the cycle of abuse for children living in homes who, for unfortunately, abuse is a way of life and an everyday occurrence. The theme of National Crime Victims' Rights Week says it well. We're here to restore hope, to build trust, and to serve victims, helping to ensure that they become survivors. Through legal advocacy and support for all victims of domestic violence victims in our community, AVDA is helping to save lives. Thank you for joining with AVDA and Clear Channel in this amazing project. Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to bring forward our wonderful community partner, Lee Vella, Vice President of Public Affairs at Clear Channel Outdoor.
Thank you so much, Sherri, and thank you all for being here as well. And certainly thank you to Mayor Turner and Mayor Pro Tem Cohen for lending their weight to this a very important campaign. You know, as far as Clear Channel, we do a lot of public service campaigns every year. As a matter of fact, we did a program last year called Teach Early, which was directed to young boys for coaches. The tagline was, "Coaches told me it was never okay to hit a girl." So this is the next step in the things that we put out in our community to not only teach those young people, but also to offer help to women in this area who may not know where to turn. So these are the first of 15 billboards going up in the Houston area, 9 of which are already up today, and will be up for over a month. And in that time period, they will create more than 2.2 million market impressions. So this will be, Mayor, will be part of us being able to reach the traveling public with this message. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and unveil these now. So if we'll start on this side over here. So we'll just get everybody to come on this side real quickly. There we go.
Here we are.
And Mayor and Councilman Cohen, if you can come over here and do this one. We'll get one on the other end. Yeah, there we go. So these billboards are up in English and Spanish throughout the community. So without further ado, and I know that he's on a tight schedule, so we're so pleased to be able to have him here today. We want to introduce to you the Honorable Sylvester Turner, Mayor, City of Houston. Thank you, Mayor Turner.
Thank you, Lee and Sherri, and certainly to Mayor Pro Tem Ellen Cohen, to those with HPD and the Sheriff Department, all the others who are participating in this effort. Let me thank all of you for what you are doing. The National Crime Victim Rights Week is April 10 through 15, and the importance of this observance, which celebrates the achievement of the past 30 years, is securing rights, protections, and services for victims. Certainly include those who are victims of domestic violence. I've fought for years to ensure these rights, sponsoring and supporting legislation to end domestic abuse and to hold batterers accountable. As a longstanding advocate for domestic violence victims, I understand that while these rights for domestic violence victims exist, many remain unaware of these rights and of services available for them, often a direct result of the isolation caused by domestic violence itself. There is no question in my mind that these billboards will help. This campaign, presented by AVDA and Clear Channel, will reach into our different communities across Houston to let victims know they are not alone, encourage them to seek assistance from organizations such as AVDA, and to speak out. I support AVDA's public awareness campaign, which is designed to let victims of domestic violence know that they are not alone, that there is help, and that many, many are available to assist them and give them a brand new start. I encourage all Houston residents to break the silence which surrounds domestic violence. Support victims, all victims, and let's continue to work together to make this community a safer one for all families and all of our children. While the coming week is all about increasing the awareness of victims' rights, let's keep those thoughts throughout the year, as violence against others know no calendar. And again, on behalf of the city, I certainly want to thank Clear Channel, want to thank Sherri and the organization, and so many, many others to giving voice to so much silence in our community.